Hi, I am Subayal from Subayal.com, and today we will understand the extraordinary power of Parkinson's Law and detachment in securing our financial future. So, the body is an instrument of mind. Many a times, our habitual behavior, which is due to the thinking patterns emerging from our subconscious mind, can make us do the same mistakes repeatedly without us even noticing. So, the same habitual behavior determines how we handle our money. In this video, I will be uncovering two habits which keep us poor. When I did not have an awareness of these habits, I was having almost no savings. I was in debt and had difficulty saving for the rainy day and for my retirement. So, in my case, at an age of 30, I finally realized that I had enough and I need to achieve financial confidence. I weeded out the beliefs and thought patterns in my mind and replaced them with new ones by prioritizing things in a way that I will not feel lost. I won't feel as if I am helpless and just keep on closing my eyes and let the loan pile up even further. So, after studying several articles and reading half a dozen books on personal finance, I recognized that there were two habits that need to be eliminated. Just the realization of that was very empowering, and I thought if I feel so good now, applying these habits to manage my finances to get the things in order would be awesome. Over time, these changes paid off, and I paid all my loan in a few years. Therefore, recognizing these bad habits is the most important part, since only when we realize what is keeping us in current situation, taking action to change the situation becomes natural, since we develop a sense of urgency to do something to make a change. These two money habits will make you a savvy investor, and you will be surprised to see the power of compounding and how hard the money starts working for you. This will ultimately determine your financial future and net worth when you retire. So, the first habit is paying yourself first. This simply means that you must think of saving a portion of your money and treat it more like a bill that you must pay no matter what. This will help you in staying committed and set aside, for example, 10% or 20% or whatever portion of your income towards savings and investments. And you will manage to live off the money that is left. So that is the first habit which you must install in your mind. This will prevent all the money evaporating in the air without a part of it saved for the rainy day or for your retirement. So the main idea is to prioritize your financial future, and in this way you will be containing your expenses and making yourself richer instead of spending above your means and making other businesses richer by overspending. This is called Parkinson's Law, which is at play here and which was mentioned in the title of the video. So this law is very powerful, and according to Parkinson's law, the demands or needs always expand to consume all the available resources. And that is the very reason due to which when you allocate 2 days to finish a task, it is mostly done in that time frame. And when you allocate 4 days to the same task, it will be completed in 4 days. The reason is that you allocate sufficient mental and emotional energy to finish the work in the given time frame, irrespective of whatever that time frame is. In other words, you will always consume the available time to complete the project. So the resource spent over here was time, which was consumed according to the limit that we set for its consumption, as we saw. So in the same way, according to Parkinson's law, if you do not allocate 10, 20, 30 or whatever percentage to save for your future, your needs and wants will automatically increase to consume all the money. As a result, at the end of the month, you will be left with nothing to save for your future. And what we pay ourselves is the money which we have consciously reserved for investments and rainy day. Now, an interesting fact and observation here is that it also does not matter how much money you make. If you don't pay yourself first, your wants and needs will inflate to eat up your capital no matter what you make, leaving you with nothing to create wealth for your retirement in the form of investments. And just think for a moment, how alarming is that? Therefore, be wise, take a fixed portion which you can commit to investments and savings for your future, and you can spend the rest to pay the bills, for luxuries, and for commodities. This money will be used to pay for your food, clothes, rent, gym membership, phone bill, and so on, which is all what you pay to other businesses and not yourself. The next money habit is what I call detachment from the desire to copy the habits of your relatives, friends, and other people in your close circle, which is not good for your financial future. So, if your friends spend above their means, you don't necessarily need to do the same. You should do what serves you, and you must stick to your own game plan. So, if your friends are happy to accumulate credit card debt and go to expensive restaurants, you don't need to feel embarrassed to say no and stick to your monthly savings goal. You are at the end of the day responsible for your own financial success in the long run and not others. If after paying yourself, you see that you won't be able to go to an expensive restaurant with friends for a dinner, don't be ashamed to say that it is out of your budget. If they have your best interest at hand and if they really value you as a person, they will fully understand that and will respect your priorities. So, the whole idea to be broke and remain in debt just to make your friends happy is not something which you should settle for. You must detach yourself from the idea of going with the flow and be in the good books of other people at the cost of your own financial future. Trust me, this is going to cost you a lot when you look back. When you are in your 40s or 50s, you will only have regret and you won't be able to reverse the time. Another problem which I have seen is that in reality, many people who pretend to be rich and seem to have a lavish lifestyle psychologically push us to overspend. The reality is that the average Americans have very little in savings and is on average 38,000 US dollars in debt, which is mind blowing since USA is a rich country. Therefore, what you see on social media is an illusion. So never be impressed when you see the people traveling to exotic places, wearing expensive clothes, and traveling in business class all the time. They do that to get attention and dopamine rush. If seeking attention was not the aim of doing all of that, why will the founders of many Fortune 500 companies not posting on social media as often as they do? Remember, if you are strong inside, you do not need to validate yourself, and validation is all what it is all about. In short, you must tell yourself that you are good the way you are. You have your own priorities just like others have, and I will tell you that people will respect you for having your priorities defined and having clarity on them. It might also inspire others around you to look at the things through a lens of reality and pragmatism and set their priorities too. I hope that this video has given you a lot of clarity on the two most important concepts that will help you in saving for your retirement. I release videos related to investing and personal finance each week. If you have liked the video, then make sure to smash that thumbs up button to let me know. Remember to subscribe to the channel and push the notifications bell so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos. Have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video. Bye.